In the top stories, Honorable Brantley leads delegation to the UNGA 76, top primary school students awarded full scholarships, and Justin Trudeau re-elected. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Tuesday, September 21st, 2021. I am Mervyn Thompson. Nationally, Honorable Mark Brantley, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Aviation, is leading a delegation to represent St. Kitts and Nevis at the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA 76, taking place in New York. Members of the delegation include Ambassador Ian Liburd, Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Ghislaine Williams, Minister Counsel, and Asha D'Souza, Third Secretary. Minister Brantley is expected to present a national statement on Saturday between 1 and 2:30 in the afternoon. The theme, Building Resilience Through Hope to Recover from COVID-19, Rebuild Sustainably, Respond to the Needs of the Planet, Respect the Rights of People, and Revitalize the United Nations, will guide the general debate this year. The Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis has joined in the 30th Independence celebrations with its first ever Independence in-house decorating competition, which ran from 1st to 17th September, reaching a digital audience of over 30,000 on social media. In a recent interview, Marketing and Product Development Officer Ms. Chantel Rochester said the competition was a way to highlight how the institution has, since 1981, assisted the citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis in creating their own independence by providing access to home ownership, business ownership, education, and fostering team spirit among staff members. Ms. Rochester further stated that the overall goal of the competition was to allow persons to better connect with the institution from not only being viewed as just a bank, but a partner in achieving their dreams. Various judges visited the bank and cast their vote for first, second, and third place in the competition. Judges this year included Prime Minister Dr. Honorable Timothy Harris, as well as the bank's chair and board of directors. The winners of the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis Interactive Independence Competition will be announced on Tuesday, September 21st, 2021, via all DBSKN social media platforms. Two marketing initiatives of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, the Awake Your Sense of Wonder campaign and the Retie the Knot photo contest, were recently announced as 2021 Online Media Marketing and Advertising Award finalists. In a press release issued on Monday, CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Raquel Brown, expressed appreciation to OMMA for the recognition. She said, quote, "I am extremely gratified to have our team efforts recognized by such a prestigious award series as the OMMA Awards. COVID-19 has presented a uniquely challenging environment for those of us in the travel and tourism industry. Our planning and the choice of integrated marketing tools and tactics employed in 2021 allowed us to utilize more digital platforms and social media channels than ever before. I'm very pleased with the results. The team and I look forward to promoting and marketing the destination for our upcoming winter and other promotions using these digital platforms and social media channels." End quote. The Awaken Your Sense of Wonder campaign, launched at the peak of the COVID-19 lockdown when the island was closed, was tapped for excellence in a travel tourism campaign category. Meanwhile, the Retie the Knot photo contest was recognized in the Excellence in Online Advertising category. Regionally, top boy and girl in the primary exit profile PEP in Jamaica were awarded full scholarships throughout high school for their performances. CVM Live's Janelle Powell has the details.
Primary school students across the island continue to jump over the hurdles of online learning. The two top performers in the primary exit profile PEP on the island were awarded for their hard work, something that was not easy.
Well, I did not like the online. As I said before, the internet connections is unstable most of the times. I did not like it that way, but I had to work. I had to work hard.
Well, the journey wasn't easy. I had to do a lot of lessons and I had to study and build my vocabulary and make sure I was prepared for the exam.
Each were awarded full-ride scholarships through high school valued at $1 million by the Guardian Group Foundation. Parents of the top boy and the top girl were present at the award ceremony to support their children. Through adapting to the new online medium, they were able to guide their children through lessons.
As parents, not forgetting the teachers at the school, they were constant talking, a lot of encouragement, a lot of hard work that goes along with it to help them to work and prepare for PEP.
Yesterday is not soon enough for the kids to be back out there in a social environment where they can meet each other, where they can be taught face to face by their teachers. My heart goes out to all of the students in Jamaica and going through this pandemic. But better will come, and we have faith, and they continue to learn as best as possible using the mediums that they have right now. But we continue to stand in faith that it will improve.
The foundation also honored the top performing boy and girl of Guardian Life policy holders. Island-wide, over $5 million in scholarships, grants and bursaries have been awarded. Janelle Powell, CVM Live.
On Monday in Trinidad and Tobago, a group of residents, having learnt of a visit by the local government minister to the regional corporation, decided to time their protest with the minister's visit in hopes that their community concerns will be addressed. The residents say enough is enough. TTT News has this report.
Chief among the Sign Village residents' complaints, access to water.
That the residents of Separia East San Francisco South, they are fed up. They are frustrated. They do not know where to turn to no more. How longer could we go without water in our tap? Sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. There are some places going without water 5 and 6 weeks.
And if that is not enough, 8 families are said to have been displaced by recent landslips, which has also affected them from gaining a truck-borne water supply.
When rain fall, we have flooding issues. Now the time is dry, we have water issues. Our roads are in a deplorable condition. Very, very bad.
Councillor for the area, Ramona Victor, says her hands are tied as the funds are not being made available to assist residents.
Yes, we get plenty allocations, but no releases. We could only work with releases. We cannot work based on allocations.
That's disappointed and something needs to be done. They only telling you go to the councillor, and when you go to she can't really do much because the head's not dealing with she.
Joining the residents was Member of Parliament for Urpooch West, Dave Tanku. Part of Sign Village falls within his constituency.
I am asking people of Trinidad and Tobago to stand up and speak out against the injustice of this government. It is easy to say they have no money.
They're calling on the government to find innovative ways to generate income in the region of Separia. Karen Kozer-Phillip, TTT News.
Internationally, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been re-elected following a snap poll on Monday. Projections show the ruling Liberals will remain the single largest party in Parliament, but it is still falling short of Trudeau's goal of a majority win. Al Jazeera's Jody Vance reports from Montreal.
The celebration came swiftly for Justin Trudeau on Election Day.
You are sending us back to work with a clear mandate to get Canada through this pandemic and to the brighter days ahead. And my friends, that's exactly what we are ready to do.
Moments before the victory speech, the Canadian Prime Minister's key rival in the election campaign, Conservative leader Erin O'Toole, threw some barbs.
And I told him, if he thinks he can threaten Canadians with another election in 18 months, the Conservative Party will be ready.
The rumblings of an expensive election only to be almost exactly where the Liberals were on August 15th when it was called by the Prime Minister will continue, as will questions about the future of both leaders. But on election night, the mood was very optimistic, even sounding as though a majority had been secured.
I hear you when you say that you just want to get back to the things you love, not worry about this pandemic or about an election. That you just want to know that your members of Parliament of all stripes will have your back through this crisis and beyond.
And certainly his supporters were very happy with the win, majority or not.
We did a lot of hard work and it paid off, so we didn't expect this result. But yeah, it's better to be on the top.
The country finally has gotten a progressive government that is going to make sure that Canadians stay safe and that we move forward for everyone.
So many unknowns, so much unexpected, certainly a stressful campaign for Canadians from coast to coast to coast. It's over. Justin Trudeau is, again, Prime Minister of Canada. Jody Vance, Al Jazeera, Montreal.
Immigration officials in the U.S. have begun deporting thousands of Haitian migrants camped under and near a bridge in the Texas border community of Del Rio. Haitians have been fleeing destruction and economic instability in their country for years since the devastating 2010 earthquake. CBC News.
The makeshift camp is now home to thousands of people, migrants, mostly Haitian, aiming to start a new life in the U.S., waiting in brutal conditions to be processed by border agents. A surge so overwhelming, the Biden administration announced a new plan to swiftly deport those who do not qualify for asylum.
We're working around the clock to expeditiously move migrants out of the heat elements and from underneath this bridge to our processing facilities in order to quickly process and remove individuals from the United States consistent with our laws and our policies.
Flights have been arranged to speed up deportations within a 72-hour period. This ends the temporary pause the U.S. had placed on sending asylum seekers back to Haiti following a deadly earthquake last month. The country is also increasingly unstable after the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. I don't want to be deported. If I am deported now, I'll die in Haiti, says Alex Rosary, a 36-year-old Haitian migrant. He doesn't want to return because he says there is no security, there are bandits, and civil war. In recent months, the U.S. has experienced a record-breaking increase in asylum seekers, overwhelming an already stressed immigration system.
President Biden, if you are listening, we need you to tell every single country out there that this border is closed.
But the president is being criticized by members of his own party for the deportation decision. Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar called it completely inhumane, writing Haitians are experiencing a crisis after crisis and deserve compassion.
The White House has vowed to tackle the root causes of migration, but that process does not move quickly, and so far it has done little to change what's happening at the southern border. Katie Simpson, CBC News, Washington.
And now for the weather. Present weather is partly cloudy with a light breeze of 8 miles per hour from the west. Seas are not exceeding 1.5 meters or 5 feet. Weather forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis today will be partly cloudy skies with periods of increased cloudiness and a 70% or a high chance of showers and a moderate chance of afternoon thunderstorms developing. Tonight will be fair to partly cloudy with a 50% or a moderate chance of evening showers, with these chances gradually diminishing as the night progresses. Sunset today will be at 6:08 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow at 6:01 a.m. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Join us this evening for these stories and more in detail. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mervyn Thompson. Have a great day.